probably wondering, why is this up? Why did I upload a Haruka video? Wasn't White Album 2-year winter VN for this season? For this year? It is. But like right now, I'm having trouble sleeping, and I decided to get some read some sleeping aid. All right, I'm not gonna continue where I left off last time I played this game. Damn. So yeah, last time I read this was February, so that was also winter. All right, I'm gonna start a new playthrough. I was going for Bentley on the previous playthrough. I'll probably continue this sometime in the future, but not this current playthrough. And this is not going to be like, there's not going to be a regular schedule for this one. It's the VN I'll be reading when I'm having trouble sleeping. If I keep uploading this, it means I really have trouble sleeping. Oh shit! I have a lot. I actually went through. Oh, I really went through a lot. From February 4 to 19. I actually read this VN. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna start a new playthrough. I'm gonna focus on Mizuha. So we're gonna start a new one. Alright, start. Oh! You could do this. You could immediately jump to like. Yeah, but we're gonna do a complete start from the beginning kind of thing. Nice. They actually thought about this because they know how super long this this VN is. It's super long. You know how long like one heroine route is? It's like going through like fucking, I don't know. I think the word count is the same for like going through the entirety of audition just for one heroine route. That's why you can see there's like this much split. I don't know if it's audition. I remember it was no. I think the word count was like Selena Stella, like the entirety of Selena Stella. Actually, Selena Stella is kind of short for that then. No. Anyway, it's a really long VN. All right, we're gonna do a complete start from beginning. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep his name. I don't want to think about this. I try to get some sleep at. It's Devi. You can know your name. Yes. Silver snow falls from the distant night sky above. Oh, it is truly a winter VN. This is how White Owl 2 starts. Well, not snowing outside in real life right now. Hopefully this week or next week. Anyway, I want to have a white Christmas actually. Anyway. It absorbs sound as it quietly accumulates on the ground. Hororo is one of the northernmost cities in Japan. It isn't too rare for us to get weather like this in early April. Oh yeah, I tried to look for real life horror. I think I remember doing that in when I first attended reading this. Horror is not a real place, but like I remember there is an equivalent place in real life, something like that. Typical, kind of like how they changed the name of Sapporo. Anyway, let's continue. But this winter has been especially cold. We definitely don't get this much snow every year. I scoop up some of the snow in front of our door with a shovel and toss it aside. Why is it snowing so much today of all days? My white breaths melt away in the cold into the cold air. I wipe the sweat from my forehead with the back of my hand and curse a little at whatever god's up there in the sky. Spring break ended yesterday, and I'm going to be in my second year of middle school starting today. And more importantly, today Yuzuki, my younger sister, starts school at Imoto. It'll be her first day of middle school. It's a shame the weather's so gloomy when it's supposed to be a day worth remembering. Oh, I know. I'm pretty much done with shoveling the snow. I still have some time. So let's do something that'll make Yuzuki happy. I fix my grip on the shovel and silently start putting together a certain something. I go back inside several times during the process to grab a few things. Eventually, it's finished. I snap a long, thin icicle off from our roof and walk back inside. Although I think in real life, Sapporo is as snowy as this right now. Literally right now. I think I saw some recent pictures. I was looking at pictures of Sapporo at the moment. Kind of at the moment. Not just Sapporo, because the whole island, you know. Anyway. I'm walking through the living room toward the bathroom to take a shower, but someone's beat me to it. Yuzuki, don't tempt me to switch. Don't tempt me to switch your route, man. I want to delete all the other routes for this route. She's tightly gripping the hem of her shirt. Maybe she's embarrassed about still being in her pajamas. Morning, Yuzuki. She's still looking down at the floor, but at least she responded. Her hair's standing up a bit, you know. Right here. I pet and press down on the tuft of hair that's popping up like a banana above her ear. Her hair is soft and fluffy. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know. She holds her hair down and goes bright red as she looks downward. It'll be fine once you take a shower. But she shakes her head. It's fine. I still have time. You can use it first. You want to fix your hair, don't you? But she still shakes her head. It's over, Oni-chan. I guess she must be worried about me catching a cold. Okay, I'll take a shower first then. Thanks. I pat her on the head. Yeah, she's gonna like that. She smiles a little bashfully. I really was starting to feel chilly after sweating, so the hot shower feels good. Yuzuki's a bit on the introverted side, but she's a kind girl. She's my Imoto, but we're not actually related. They always wash their fucking hands with this bullshit, man. Anyway, we became family after my father, Koichi, married her mother, Yuko-san. We met each other for the first time a year and a half ago. It was a few days before the end of the summer break. The four of us ate dinner and went out to have fun together several times after that. We started living together in this house just about a year ago. We haven't spent much time together as a family, which is why Yuzuki's still a little nervous around me. I hope we can start acting more like true siblings soon. But it's not like we can rush things. I think it's especially weird for her because we're close in age. So I'll just take my time and get closer to her. I bet. Dad's wearing a suit and reading the newspaper in the living room, and Yuzuki's munching away at some toast, still wearing her pajamas. Ohayo, Oto-san. Ohayo, Yuko-san.
Ohayo.
Ohayo, Yukito-kun.
Yuzuki's hair has been fixed. Yuko-san must have done it for her. I wonder what the mom will say if you chose a different name, but like, whatever.
朝ごはんできてるわよ。
She places a plate down in front of me. Once I sit down at the table next to Yuzuki, there's a piece of toast with a pretty looking sunny side up egg on top. My blood mother's still in good health, so Yuko-san's more of an older sister to me than a mother. She told me with a smile when we first met that I could just address her by her name. That's great.
いつも簡単でごめんなさいね。
You don't need to apologize. Your egg toast tastes great. I can't make it taste the same way, even though we're using the same toaster. I've watched her make it before. She does a bunch of extra things like fluffing the toast and spreading butter on it partway through. Yuzuki's just quietly eating her toast.
未来の日本代表とも呼び声が高い天才少女フィギュアスケーター如月瑞葉選手がこのホロロ市に帰ってきました。
When I think about Yuzuki's the first girl at this weekend. Okay, I was wondering. Nah. The way they introduce Bentley is like she really does feel like the first girl around kind of character. Okay. Anyway. There's a morning talk show on TV. I turn toward the screen on reflex. There's a girl on screen wearing a dazzling uniform. She's like a princess dancing on the ice. Her movements done in time to the melody of a classical piece.
綺麗だね。
Yeah. My eyes are glued to the screen for a different reason than Yuzuki's.
ロシアから帰国後は北里大中学校で学業に励みながらかつてのホームリンクアイスリンクホロロで練習に取り組むということです。
Thanks for letting everyone know where she studies. maybe realize that they're doing that.
同じ学校？
Yeah, she'll be your senpai there starting today. Wow, Mizune is back. Yuzuki tilts her head at me a little. Maybe she couldn't quite catch what I said.
昨年度は不本意なシーズンとなった如月瑞葉選手ですが心機一転頑張ってほしいですね。
The sports corner. All right, it's working. But the program ends and the weather forecast starts up.
さて次は本日の雪かき予報です。
A map of the local Hokkaido area, including Hororo, comes up on the screen. There are little snowmen sweating as they shovel snow in various spots.
上空には発達した雪雲が広がっておりホロロ市を中心に雪かき必須の降雪量となっています。雪かき指数はとても大変です。
The weather lady clenches her fist encouragingly at the viewers. Though we're fine since I just finished shoveling earlier. But there is one thing that's on my mind. I'm worried about a certain someone who probably can't handle this much snowfall. I sent her a message as soon as I woke up today, but I haven't gotten any response back yet. Maybe that means it was fine after all?
ああ、そうだわ。雪かきをしてくれたのね。ありがとう。
I woke up early, so I thought I might as well do a bit. It's a little embarrassing when Yuko-san praises me or thanks me. I'm just not used to it yet. I'm still like Yuzuki in that respect. I also made something nice while I was outside. Yuzuki looks up at me intently when she hears me say something nice. Hope you're looking forward to it. Let's eat breakfast first. She bites into her toast again and then follows suit. The snow stopped falling by the time we step outside.
大きい。
There it is, in front of the porch. A snowman that's about as tall as Yuzuki. It looks kind of weird because I made it in a hurry though. It's not very circular. It has corners in a few spots. Around its neck, a sketchbook hangs from some string threaded through the ring binding.
入学おめでとう。ゆずき。
She reads the message written on the sketchbook out loud. My Emoto doesn't really let her emotions show that often, but she's smiling a little bashfully now. It makes me really happy.
これ写真撮りたい。
That's a nice idea. Okay, I'll go get my phone, so... Oh no, she's already cold. Though, I guess that can wait until after we change into our uniforms. She nods, and the two of us go back inside. I head back to the entranceway after I change into my uniform. I'll just wait for Yuzuki here. I still haven't seen her in her middle school uniform. I'm really looking forward to it. The living room door slowly opens. But no one comes out. Yuzuki? She peers in, showing just her face in response. What's wrong? She's red all the way to her ears. I guess she must be embarrassed about showing me her school uniform. What did Yuko-san and Dad say about how you look?
似合うって。
No need to worry, then. Let me see too. She hesitantly emerges from behind the doorframe. You look great. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. She looks nervous and embarrassed, but she still smiles at me. Let's go take that picture then. Oh, don't forget about your scarf, all right. Come on, get next to the snowman.
こうかな。
She stands side by side with the snowman. She turns her gaze downward a little when I point my phone's camera at her. It looks like she's a little embarrassed about facing the camera directly. But this won't do. I want to make him for a nice picture like this. Yuzuki, look this way. She finally looks up and smiles a little. Okay, ready? I press the shutter button. It came out pretty nicely. Want to see it? I walk up to her and show her my phone. It's a photo of Yuzuki looking a little embarrassed in her school uniform, looking up at the camera and smiling. Her white breath waves into the air as she gives a satisfied smile.
次は一緒に。
Just as Keikaku, I guess. Yeah, I want a photo of the two of us too.
この子も入れて3人で撮りたい。
I'll go get Yuko-san then.
もうちょっと中の雪だるまに寄ってみて。
Like this?
これでいい？お母さん。オッケーよ。撮るわね。かなりいい写真になったわね。
Yeah. I'm glad I made that snowman.
ありがとう。
You're very welcome. Okay, let's head back inside for now. We still have some time before school starts. It's a little early, but how about we go to school around? She nods.
もう行くの？まだ時間あるんじゃない？
I thought it might be a good idea to leave early, considering there's all the snow on the
そ
roads.
っか。お兄ちゃんはしっかりしてるわね。助かるわ。
No, not really. I'm just gonna help us get
ち
embarrassed.
ゃんとお兄ちゃんの言うことを聞くのよ、ゆずき。わかった、お母さん。
She's completely calm as she responds to Yuko-san.
じゃあよろしくね。
We'll be going now.
行ってきます。
I motion for Yuzuki to follow me, and the two of us leave the house. We've been going home together every day up until now, but this is the first time we're going to school together.
そうだね。
Yuzuki and Yuko-san moved in a year ago during spring break. Before that, they live in Tarukura, a port city that's about 40 minutes away from Hororo by train. Yuzuki was in 6th grade back then, just 1 year away from graduating grade school. Making her transfer to a different school at that point would have been cruel, as she hadn't moved so far that she couldn't commute by train. So she continued to go to her old school for another year. But there were several issues with that. One was the fact that the 11-year-old girl would have to commute for nearly an hour by train by herself. Yuzuki wasn't familiar with Kororo, and there were lots of things to be worried about in regard to her new route to school. The nights get pretty dark around here, and it's especially bad during the winter. My dad, Yuko-san, and I were all worried. We talked it over, and it was decided that Yuko-san would take her to school in the mornings, and I would pick her up to go home. We kept that arrangement up for the entire year until Yuzuki graduated, which is why the two of us went home together almost every day. But like I said, this is the first time we're going to school together. Looks like we'll be there even earlier than I thought. You might be the first one in your class. Oh. Are you going to be okay being alone in your classroom until your classmates arrive? But her expression is somewhat tense. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, this is working. This is as intended. If the experience for you guys is shitty, then it's working for me. I mean, I don't want you guys to have a shitty experience, but I read this to get some sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, continue. I think I can still continue. That. We still got time, so let's walk slowly. We can play Shinatori or something. She nods over and over. Maybe she's just that happy about my suggestion. You start. Let's see. How about food as a category? It can be anything you want, like something you want to eat right now. That ends with an N. The answer was just like her. Yuzuki loves sweets, especially Western ones. Let's say you get up to 3 do-overs. She laughs in thought. I walk along next to her, matching her slightly slower pace. I eventually spot the school gate. I can see a few other students on their way to school too. Huh? I already said urchins. Uni. And I said uniboshi. Uda! Udon manju. That doesn't work. Pretty strict, huh? Hold on. Let me think a little more. My phone vibrates in my pocket while I'm thinking. It's probably a message. Just a second, Mizuki. That's not the reply to the message I sent when I woke up, is it? It is. Mizuki tilts her head and looks up at me. Sorry, there's something I need to do. Can you get to your classroom by yourself from here? Follow the sign over there. There's a guide sign for new students right past the school gates. Watch your step, okay? She nods and starts walking. I watch her go, then I turn away from the school and start running. I hop on a bus from the stop in front of the school toward my destination. It's not that far away, but the time spent waiting on the bus feels longer since I'm in a rush. I wish Mom replied sooner. She was probably being considerate, wasn't she? Wait, I'll be right back. Alright, back. Obviously I paused and it actually worked. I actually ended up sleeping 4 more hours. But now I need 4 more additional hours, and I want to round this up to 1 hour. So we're gonna continue. Also, along the way, I got a sore throat, but holy shit, that's winter for you. But look, that's the true winter experience. Anyway, let's continue. She was probably trying her utmost best to not have to depend on me. I hurry off the bus once it finally gets to the closest stop. I jog through the snowy streets, taking care not to slip and fall. I finally arrive at the cafe. The sign reads Cafe Halala. The cafe should be getting ready to open soon, but there's a lot of snow piled up in front of the door. I don't think anyone could get in that at this rate. And the parking lot's pretty much unusable with all the snow too. I even out my breathing as I head toward the back door. I walk inside to find a woman sitting at a table, collapsed forward with her face down. Her name's different now. It's Hisaki Maria. This woman is my Oka-san.
Yukito, 来てくれたのね。
Why didn't you reply sooner?
だって今日始業式でしょ。ゆずきちゃんの入学式もあるし、そんな時に頼ったら悪いと思って。
You don't have to try to be so considerate.
でも
I'm already here, so there's no point talking about it now.
まあそれもそうね。
So anyway, I'll help. I'm going to borrow your shovel, okay?
さすが我が息子ね。よろしく。
I thrust the shovel into the snow. Help! I'm shoveling the snow away pretty quickly. I probably won't make it for my own opening ceremony, but I want to at least be there for Yuzuki's entrance ceremony. The area around the entrance becomes usable after a bit of work. I can't really do an entire parking lot, so I route just enough snow for one car to be able to park there. Done, Ma. Pa-san.
ごめんね、結局手伝ってもらって。
It's just you and Grandma living together, so just let me know when you need help, okay?
本当にありがとね。あ、じゃあコーヒーでも飲んでいく？特製サンドイッチもつけるわよ。
That sounds great, but I can't right now. I'm going to be, actually, I'm already late for the opening ceremony, but I want to be there for Yuzuki's entrance ceremony. I'm already completely late for my own opening ceremony, but I should still make it in time for the entrance ceremony. I look at the clock on the wall. No good. I might be late for the entrance ceremony too.
大変。
I'll come to drink coffee after school.
新学年頑張って。あとゆずきちゃんに進学おめでとうって伝えておいて。っていうか放課後連れてきて。制服姿を見たいの。
Got it. I'll bring her with me. I just barely made it in time for the entrance ceremony. Or more like I just got to look into the gym for a bit as the ceremony was finishing up. But Yuzuki didn't notice me when I arrived. She smiled happily when she saw me, which made hurrying to school completely worth it.
それで遅刻してしまったというわけか。
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
体育館の裏をうろちょろしているから何かと思ったじゃないか。
I got dragged away by a teacher. He must have thought I was a delinquent or something.
まあ まあこの雪だから遅刻は多めには見るがな。君と同じような生徒は他にもいるよ。
He sighs wearily.
クラスがわからないんだったな。参ったな。もうホームルームが始まっているからな。とにかく確認してくるから、そこの教室で待っていてくれ。
Okay. I bow my head to him and head toward the empty classroom. Other students with similar issues. Looks like there are other students who ended up late on the first day of the new school year. It's a little cold. I can feel the chill as I'm walking down the hallway. It's because I'm sweating from all the running I had to do to get here. I'm sure it'll be fine in the classroom. It's so cold! The heating still isn't on in the empty classroom. And on top of that, there's a cold air wafting through the room. The window must have been open until recently or something. It's colder in here than out in the hallway. I could turn on the heater, but it'll probably take too much time for the room to warm up. I'm going to my own classroom soon anyway, so... It's really cold though. The breath's white even though I'm indoors. I can't help but shiver. I hear cute sneeze. Well, cute sneeze. It looks like I'm not the only one who's been thrown in here. Enter the Canadian heroine. I can't take my eyes off her. Oh, long, straight blonde hair. No white, almost transparent skin. Blue eyes that try to suck me in. She's like a Western doll. If it weren't for the fact that her eyes are a little teary after sneezing, I would have actually thought she was a real doll. What's she doing in this classroom? She must be a student here too, judging by her uniform. But I never heard about a girl like her going to our school, which means she's a tenkose? More questions come to mind one after another. The best thing to do in a situation like this is, wait, I'm going for Mizuha's route, so, read her, okay. Ohayo? I should start by saying hi. I shrink back for a moment when she stares at me. Oh, we're communicating. Her replies are a little delayed, but her pronunciation is a bit suspect. But we're definitely communicating. She seems to understand Nihongo, so we should be fine. You're a Gakuse here, right? I don't think you were here last year. Are you a tenkose? Are you here because you were late, maybe? I guess it did snow a lot today, huh? After all. Aren't you cold?
ごめんなさい。いっぱいの日本語わからない。
Oh man, I felt that wakaranai, man. I said that in Japan last time I went there. I was like, oh man. Anyway, oh, I get it. You can understand a few things here and there, but not enough to have a full conversation. Oh man. I mean, I'm sorry. What am I going to do? Looks like talking normally with her is going to be pretty difficult, but I guess I'll try the best I can do with what little English I know. My name is Yukito Nimi. Maybe my pronunciation's bad. Oh, I know. I can just write it out. I pull out a notebook and my pencil case and write my name on the blank page. Romanized.
Yukito?
Yes, I'm Yukito. I got through. Kinda makes me happy. What do your name is? She holds out her hand. Her pale, slender arm reminds me of a marvelous sculpture.
ペン貸して。
Here you go. I hand her my mechanical pencil. She smoothly writes something onto the notebook page.
見て。
She shows me the page. Bentley Rose Daisley. Her handwriting is neat and pretty. She points at each word in turn while I'm busy appreciating her handwriting.
レスリー、
Bessie. Bessie.
ローズ、
Rose. Rose.
デイズリー。
Daisley. Bessie. Rose Daisley.
そう。
I finally get it. After the back and forth, it's like I'm in English class. So your name's Bessie. That's a nice name. Good to name it.
ありがとう。
She, Bessie, turns her gaze downward, looking at a little embarrassed after I give my honest opinion.
これ、
She tries to hand me my pencil back. I make contact with her hand as I take it. Her fingertips are as cold as ice. Ugh, you're so cold. People tell me my hands are cold a lot, but hers is way colder than mine. Well, you know the saying about that, when your hands are cold, it means you're a warm person inside or some shit. Actually, I don't remember if they do that here. Maybe they do. I can't remember. Been 10 months since I last opened that Bessie's route. You go older? She gives me a small nod after we pause. Of course she's cold. She's been in this room since before I walked in. Oh, I wonder how long the teacher's going to take. I look toward the hallway. It doesn't look like it was coming for now. I guess it's going to take longer than I thought. Oh, then wait a bit. Wait up, please. We'll start by turning on the heater. There we go. I switched the heating unit on. And then I head to the infirmary, leaving Bessie behind in the classroom. Thank you very much. I head back to the classroom after leaving the infirmary. I went to the infirmary to get some hand warmers. But unfortunately, they didn't have that many since the school's only just started. I only got one. Oh well. One's better than none. I bought a hand warmer. You can use it. She looked at me curiously. I had her pocket hand warmer. She accepts it and tilts her head as she stares at the packaging.
これ、何？
A hand warmer.
カイロ？
Never used one? She shakes her head a little. Maybe they're not really a thing overseas. Yeah, they're not. People will just put their hands in their pockets. I should buy one of these. It's winter time right now, and it'll be nicer to have. Anyway, you tear the packaging first. Open.
オープン。
Open. She tears the packaging open and hesitantly pulls out the contents. You shake it.
振る？
Shake. Try doing this. I mimic the motion of shaking the hand warmer.
シェイク？
Yes, shake it, shake it. She has no idea what's going on, but she mimics my movements and shakes the hand warmer. Shake, shake, ah! The hand warmer slips out of Bentley's hand and goes flying in their corner.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's no problem. I go retrieve the hand warmer in Bentley's place as she apologizes. Oh, it's gotten pretty warm. I go back to Bentley, dust off the hand warmer and hold it out to her. Here you go. She takes the hand warmer, still not understanding what's going on. A look of surprise crosses her face as soon as she touches the hand warmer. Wow, man.
Yes.
She stares curiously at the head warmer as it gradually warms up her fingertips. Her expression gradually grows softer. Maybe that little bit of warmth making her feel better too.
あったかい。
I'm a little relieved to see that fond, bashful smile on her face. She hadn't smiled even once this whole time. It looks like the heater started to make the room warmer too. The freezing cold from earlier gradually started to fade.
待たせてすまなかった。
It's a different teacher from the gym teacher who brought me here.
二人とも初めましてだな。担任の上田だ。二人とも俺の受け持ちのクラスだ。
What? We're in the same class? I see. So, we're classmates.
雪のせいで到着が遅れてしまったと聞いているが、
Yes, I'm very sorry.
今日は特別積雪が多かったからな。だが今度からは余裕を持って登校するように。
I'll be careful.
ディズリーも分かったか？
It seems she doesn't really understand Japanese that well.
そうなのか？
She knows some words, but she can't keep up when you say things all at once like you did just now.
そうか。それは失礼。いや、ソーリー。
Sorry.
参ったな。教頭先生からは日本語は通じるって聞いてたんだが。
I mean, she technically does, but like, she's not proficient enough.
少しわかります。いっぱいだとわからない。
まあ、とにかく気をつけるように。
Looks like your teacher isn't that great at English either.
とりあえず教室に行こう。みんな二人のことを待っているぞ。
They're really gonna assign her to the English teacher, okay? But they didn't. Okay. Let's go classroom.
クラスメートの自己紹介はついさっき終わったところだ。君たちには改めて自己紹介をしてもらうことになるが、いいか？
Yes.
じゃあちょっとここで待っててくれ。
He heads into the classroom. Wait, does Bentley even know how to introduce herself? Introduction. Okay.
自己紹介。
Appeal. Does that work? I guess I'll just have to try to get the point across to it with an example, like with a hand warmer. Bentley. Explainer.
Example?
Example. I like how she pronounced example. Oh, you got it. Look at to me. My name is Yukito Nibi. I came from Hororo City. And then you go, Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Like that. Do you understand?
Yes, I understood.
I really like how she pronounces that. in a very it's when you're trying to learn English and then you try to have that accent. you add the accent, man. Anyway. Oh, she's getting what I'm saying.
でも、よろしくお願いしますは
what would that be? Nice to meet you, maybe?
Okay. Nice to meet you. よろしくお願いします。I see.
She nods away. Oh, and I think everyone might like it if you told us what you call you.
呼び方
Your name. Name. What to name you? Like Bentley or Bentley Chan or Rose Belly-san. I don't think we know what to call you otherwise.
I see.
She nods again, and then looks at me suddenly.
ユキと
Hmm?
こういう時なんて言う？
Or... Oh! You mean when you understood something? Let's see. If you want something simple, then something like okay, or I understand.
はい、わかった。
A little spoilers. I prefer her saying, I got it. I can't wait for that. Other than that, something like, I get it. Probably. Oh, okay, we're getting it.
納得
That's so cute.
納得納得
It looks like Natsuku feels most right for her. She nods, apparently satisfied.
それじゃあ2人とも教室に入ってくれ。
納得。
ん？
Belly. I don't really think that's the right way to use that one. Our classmates watch us intently as we walk up to the front of the classroom. So it's more like they were watching us Bentley.
さっき説明した通り、ディズリーはまだカナダから日本にやってきたばかりだ。
Canada.
こちらに来てまだ日が浅いので、日本語は上手には話せないそうだが、うまくやっていってくれ。それじゃあ、2人には今から自己紹介をしてもらおう。
I can hear Bentley's breath catch for a moment in the city. Everyone's looking right at her now. The tension might be making her too nervous to introduce herself properly.
それじゃあ、新見から。
Yes, teacher. Hello, everybody. My name is Yukito Nimi.
お前が英語かよ。
That's Hakayama, who was in the same class as me last year. Her classmates laugh at his reaction, and the tension immediately dissipates. Anyway, I'm Nimi Yukito. I was in Class 1B last year. To everyone I'm meeting for the first time this year, pleased to meet you. To everyone who was in the same class last year, I hope we get along just as well this year. I hope our class can be full of smiles all year long. Everybody, nice to meet you. I think that went well. I hope Belly feels less nervous about introducing herself now.
じゃあ次にディズリー。
Hello, everyone. I'm Besri. Besri, Rose, Desri.
I can hear curious sounding murmurs in response to Bentley's English.
I'm from Alberta, Canada. Please call me Besri. 日本語勉強中です。皆さんよろしくお願いします。
And it just went a bow and applause the rest for the class. I like how the sound of the clap, you can tell it's just 2 or 3 guys in the random room. Anyway. Good speech. I give her a thumbs up as she breathes out in relief. She gives me an embarrassed smile in return.
新見の席はそこ。窓側の一列隣だ。
Oh, okay. Oh, 1 row away. They made sure he isn't at the MC row. No. He isn't in the MC seat, man. They just tried so hard to make sure he isn't next to the window. I head toward the indicated desk.
ディズリーは一番窓側の席に座りなさい。
Oh, so Daisley's the MC. I got it. Anyway, Bentley follows right after me. Bentley, you're right there, diagonally behind me. Your seat though?
私はあっち。
Body language sure is amazing. Bentley and I part ways and I sit down.
はじめまして。お隣さんだね。
The girl in the seat next to mine greets me once I sit down. I'm sure she wasn't in my class last year.
私、ナシロもみじって言います。
Nice to meet you too. Hope we get along.
よろしくね。自己紹介面白かったよ。
I'm glad you liked it.
ところでレスリーって新見くんのお知り合いなの？
No, I only just met her a few minutes ago. We were waiting for with a sensei in the same classroom.
へえ、そうなんだ。なんだか運命の出会いっぽいね。
We are so back, fate, joyous. Does it?
しかも日本に不慣れな外国の綺麗な女の子でしょ。ますます運命っぽくない？
Wait, sorry, I think this is the last
日本に
screenshot.
不慣れな外国の綺麗な女の子でしょ。ますます運命っぽくない？
I'm pretty sure I played Fate bad. I already know the shit. Don't worry about it, Momoji. I never even thought about that. I was so desperate just trying to communicate with her.
ああ、そっか。日本語どれくらい通じるのかな。
She says she only knows simple stuff. She doesn't understand if you say a lot at once.
私たちが英語を聞くときと同じだよね。英語難しいもん。
Well, I heard a lot of rants of this already. I'm not gonna rant about it, but like... Maybe never mind. Asida-san, can I call you that?
何？
Emily doesn't understand that you speak slowly, so I think we could still be friends with her. I'm sure it'll be easier for her to talk with another girl. Can you try talking to her?
うん、それは友達になってみたいけど。でもどうして新見くんが気にするの？レスリーとはさっき会ったばっかりなんでしょ？
Well, isn't it normal to help someone in need?
優しいんだね。
What did Momiji mean by this? I was like, yeah, I'm also like, isn't it natural to help someone you kind of met and they're having a hard time? What does that mean for Momiji? Like, she has a lot of assholes in her life? What the fuck? Anyway. No, I'm not.
いきなり遅刻って聞いてたから怖い人なのかなってちょっと不安だったんだ。
Oh, okay. Everyone has this image that everyone who was late on that day was like delinquent. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it now. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, they actually do think that way. The gym teacher thought I was a delinquent.
その話興味あるな。また後でお話ししよう。
What it really sounds like an awesome neighbor classmate, you know, neighboring seatmate. You know, she actually talks to you. Sounds good.
その時はレスリーも一緒にだね。それでどうしていきなり遅刻しちゃったの？
Nashida-san immediately asked me a burning question once break starts.
レスリーも気になるよね。
Nashida-san casually brings Belly, who's sitting on the seat behind her, into the conversation.
体育の先生に見つかって不良に間違えられたんだって。不良それはアウトロー。
You know what? Coming from rewrite, this is... Sorry, I just got from rewrite. I'm not even done. I'm still gonna go through the other time rounds and harvest system. But like, when you see the word outlaw, all I can think is Yoshida right now. And considering Tone Works is like affiliated with visual arts, I was like, yeah, I have that connection right now. Anyway.
アウトロー？
Outlaw. No, not to outlaw. I actually got to school in time, but I left for a bit.
あ？何それ？
I got here with my Emoto, but my family contacted me afterwards about something. I was late because I was dealing with that.
妹さんがいるんだ。いいなあ。私は一人っ子だから兄弟がいるって羨ましいな。
No, there's a... Never mind. That's a bad joke. Anyway.
兄弟がいれば いつでも寂しくないでしょ？
I guess so. It only became my Emoto a year ago, so I don't really know.
そうなの？
Yeah, she's my stepsister. For guys who need to know that they're not blood related, so it's solely fine to have a route. Fuck this, man.
いくつ離れてるの？
1 year. She's the first year starting this year.
そっか。それは。
You know, Momiji has the right reaction here.
ご入学おめでとうございます。
He doesn't. Hey, that was really awkward. Doesn't know what to say. Nashida-san thought about it for a bit, but it looks like she gave up thinking too hard and decided to just congratulate me. Arigato?
妹さんのお名前はなんていうの？
I like how she's very nosy. But okay. Yuzuki, written with this kanji for snow and moon. That's a lot of themes there, man. That's a lot of themes. So she's basically the Rani of this fucking VN. I'm talking about Rani the Witch from Elden Ring. Anyway.
かわいい名前だね。会ってみたいな。
I'll introduce you sometime, and you too, Bentley. My Emoto, my sister, introduce you, maybe?
私を見られても。妹。納得。レスリーは兄弟はいないの？私は一人。
Isn't it convenient that the first set of people we know don't have siblings except for, like, you know, Yukito and I already forgot her name. Yuzuki.
じゃあ私と同じだね。
Bentley tilts her head a little because she doesn't really understand what's going on. Their period ends. Wait, how many? Alright, I can only go 3 minutes more. My sore throat is actually killing me. Next time I do Ginihiro Haruka. Oh, well, you know what? I did mention earlier that I was only reading this VN every time I had insomnia, so don't expect the best quality for this. You know what? Expect the worst quality out of this. Like, if I'm gonna read White Album 2, it's gonna be the best I can do. This one, it's gonna be the worst I can do. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So far, just reading this just so I could chill out. Few people have spoken to Bentley so far. Just Nashiro-san and me. It's not like Bentley isn't welcome here. If anything, she's been the center of attention ever since she introduced herself. Even so, the reason no one's tried to talk to her is, of course, that it's a bit intimidating to try to speak to a Microphone. And there's also the fact that today's the first day that everyone's in the new class. Today's already supposed to be the day you test out your relationships with classmates. Bentley's situation is only natural, given that she's only a foreign transfer student can speak Japanese too well. Sure, I would have found it hard to talk to her if I hadn't ended up in the empty classroom with her this morning.
レスリー、さっきの話の続き聞かせて。
So glad that Shiro-san's here. Yeah, I had to remember, already forgot her name, oh my god. Momiji's so chill, like, I like her already. Damn, I'm not going for her route. I might in the future. I don't know, 2026. I don't know. Anyway, as for Bentley herself, it looks like she still feels a little awkward about things. Girls like Nashiro-san who have this kind of puppy feel to them and keep coming at you without any reservations might be a bit of a rarity. Nashiro-san, Sorry to interrupt, but we need to switch classrooms now.
ああ、そうだっけ。ベスリー、移動教室だって。移動教室
Is things in Japan like you know, like in college you change classes, you just go where the teacher is? Because when I was in high school, I was used to like you just stay in one ass room and the teachers go to your room instead, unless they're doing a science thing, so they go to the science lab or something. Very nice, Momoji. Very nice.
ここ
Melly seemed to misunderstood something. She stood up a little from her seat, looking around uneasily. Totally understandable. No, the classroom isn't going to move. You might have said it wrong. Change classroom, baby. Does it? Did you understand that, Bentley?
納得
Oh no, and Bentley said she thought Momoji's like, I can't tell if she doesn't know English that much or if she, never mind. Bentley, Nashiro-san, and I stand up and start walking down the hall toward our next classroom. You know, Nashiro-san, you don't really care about the mood of a conversation. In a good way.
それどういうこと
Means it's helpful.
でもそれって新見くんも同じだよね。あとおせっかい
You think so?
いい意味で
Nashiro-san giggles. The carefree smile of hers kind of makes what she's saying seem more valid.
ねえねえベスリーにとって日本ってどんな印象
I think that's the. I started to get Momoji's appeal. I don't remember if I figured it out during my first playthrough. I understand what Bentley's appeal is. You know, you're the guy who's helping this person who was kind of an outsider get in. You know, with everyone and all. And I already forgot. Forgot her name. Momoji is like, she's bright and bubbly and very nice. I really like someone like her, you know. She really helps with the conversations. And she seems to be proactive. I like people like her. Anyway.
印象
She means like impression.
日本のインプレッションやっぱり侍とかかなこうニンニンって
You're thinking of a ninja.
わからないこの国は知らない国
Wait, give me a second. And just like that, she just defeated any allegations that she went to Japan because she was a weeb or some shit. No, she's here because of her dad. It wasn't like, I want to live in Japan. But don't you at least have an image in your head? Like, how's an island or how the roads are narrow?
家がウサギ小屋とかラビットハウス
That's a very interesting self image about like their houses. Well, even they know that their houses are small, I guess. Why is it small? Anyway, I never really thought about that myself.
ウサギ小屋納得
One of those houses are on the bigger side, though. Well, considering it's Hokkaido, you know, it's tendably more Western influence. Although I do know there's a lot more Western influence in Hokkaido historically, but like I don't know if that turns to like larger houses. it kind of feels like it does, but I don't know. When I was in Hokkaido, everything, yeah, they were right. Things were big, bigger than the ones in Tokyo. Anyway.
やっぱりカナダと比べると全然違うんじゃないかな。
No, Canada is a different story. Well, I've never been to Alberta, so I don't know. So, whatever. But I can imagine the experience is like other places in America. I mean, property size wise. You think so? Our houses are small then.
それはわからない。でもウサギは出られない。
Oh shit, I forgot her whole character arc during middle school. I remember she was trying to be a good girl for some reason. I forgot already. I can't believe it because I went to this part of her route and we got to understand what's going on with her and Brian's dad, her dad. Anyway, what?
ベスリー
We stop, but Bentley continues walking away alone, with a sad expression in her face. Well, I can't remember if it's related to her mom, who was an artist, or like, I really can't remember anymore. It's been 10 months. Anyway.
ウサギはウサギ小屋から出られない。
I wonder what she meant by that. Alright, let me call it in here. This is gonna be an irregular upload, so don't expect much when this about this. Try to expect that it's more likely you're gonna see me upload White Album 2 or try to finish up Rewrite. Anyway, that's it for Haruka. Today I'll be I don't know if I'm uploading White Album 2 today. I still had a sore throat, but like I think it's disappearing a bit with, but I don't know. If my throat is feeling better later, I could probably do it. Or at best I could do 1 hour's worth and that should be fine for today. Rewrite. Let me try to get that tomorrow. Other than that, I'll probably go live on. I'm gonna continue Indiana Jones, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao. Let me see before I forget this. Not the two. No, I prefer Bentley's I got it. I got it. Although Not the Goo has a different usage from I got it, which has I understood or like, yeah, as a sign of acknowledgement. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you guys. Ciao.